guys, and welcome to another tutorial. This time it's about using the right analog stick. As you all probably know, you can use it to sprint faster. But as you will see, you can also use this to keep the ball inside the pitch. You can also use this to get some faster first touches, which we will get into later. But the first start with the simple acceleration. With the simple acceleration, you can run faster when you have the ball. As you can see, the opponent might cut us down if we just use a usual sprint. If we use the acceleration, we're going to have more space and more time, and it's absolutely crucial for finishing. So all you have to do basically is just tap the right stick to the left, and we can do the acceleration. So why do I do not do it again this time? Because I'm a little bit close to the goalkeeper already, and you do not get great control when you accelerate. But because of the acceleration, we have some extra time, therefore we have time to go a little up and get us a better angle for finishing. Here we use the acceleration twice actually. Just tap the right stick twice to the right, we're gonna get more speed. And look at that space we had. We could have picked out any player, we decided to pass it to the forward tank, and we get a nice goal. But the important thing is if you accelerate, you get more time and more space. You accelerate there, and that is why we have more time to slow down before chipping. As you know from my chipping shot tutorial, you do need to slow down before chipping. So that was a great way of getting us that space to slow down. And if you accelerate, you're going to get more space. Look at that, I'm in space, I'm still in space, do some fake step over, the real step over, we get the goal. But it all starts with yourself getting into space. Another deadly way of using it is on the wing, and then just go all the way around. You can sometimes even go all the way into his box. You see element of surprise over there, because your opponent expects you to cut inside at some point. If you just keep accelerating, you can often go very far with that, especially with fast players of course. You have to do the quick stop there to get the cross in. But look at the space at Rodriguez, and our opponent is actually going to expect us to cut inside. He slows down a little, but instead of doing that, we decide to accelerate through on the wing, and it's the element of surprise combined with it is very hard to catch up when you do that. And we keep great timing here and give the ball at exactly the right time for the easy tap in. We can also beat the goalkeeper with the acceleration. A very important thing is that you need space above or below the goalkeeper. We do the acceleration, and therefore we can just tap it around the goalkeeper. Accelerate a little bit downwards, and we go around the goalkeeper and get an easy goal. But I have to admit I do not score goals like this often. But let's get in another way of using this move. I think apparently a few people know that you can use this move in this way. You can use this move to keep the ball in when it's about to go out. All you have to do is tap the right analog stick into the opposite direction that the ball is going. So tap it to the right now, and your player will perform a sliding and try to keep the ball into the pitch so that it will not go out, and you keep it in here. And it's not really a game changer, but it does make you a slightly better player. Instead of only attacking space and creating more time, we can also beat defenders with this move. As you can see, there is a huge gap between the defenders, and the path is clear. We can accelerate and go through that gap. So accelerate with the right analog, we can indeed get through that gap. And a great finish, we do get the goal. And again, we can see there's a gap between the defenders. We accelerate through that, use some nice kill moves, and I made this a little bit unlucky there on the finish, but it was a nice action, and it may have deserved an assist. But we see the acceleration, and the opponent is stepping out. That's also, if your opponent is stepping out, you can use the acceleration to just go past him and to beat him with the acceleration. Do some nice space dribbling, the elastico, ball roll, but eventually we do get past by the defender. Cut inside here with the body painter. There's a gap. Let's go through that gap again with the acceleration. Great ground cross. And make that in for the goal. And again, we accelerate past the defender, we beat the defender with the acceleration. And therefore we get the time to slow down again for the chip shot. And we get a great chip shot. Now the double acceleration, you can see there's a lot of space. Really a lot of space, and we're not close to the goalkeeper. So in this movement, you can do the double acceleration. You have to tap the right stick twice in the direction in which you want to double accelerate. You can almost only use this move on the wing, because in the center, the goalkeeper will usually catch it. And you just simply do not have enough space to do a double acceleration. And even on the wing, you have to be careful with this move, because the ball does really get very loose. Now, in my opinion, the best way of using this move is the first touch acceleration. It's again a method of creating more space for yourself to get the finish, or maybe get a cross in or something like that. As you can see, we use the first touch acceleration, then therefore we got rid of Ramos. This was all goal. It would have never happened without the first touch acceleration. So why would I use it in this occasion? It's the same principle as in the first example. The defender in the center might just catch up with us. So let's use the acceleration. More space is always better. More space and time is always better. Because we do the acceleration, we got more space and more time, and therefore we can get an easy finish. So even if it looks like we do not need it, the acceleration is always better. If you have more space and more time, you get great space here to do a nice kill move combination. And this time we use the acceleration. And what did I gain by this, you might be wondering. But if you look carefully, our opponent has to sprint to catch up with it. And if he has to sprint, that means that we can abuse the momentum of our defender with a nice kill move. We change direction, and because the defender was sprinting, that means that he cannot keep up with us. We do the acceleration, and the defender defender is sprinting with us. That means if we change direction with the skill move, we can never keep track of us, and that is why the acceleration is also great in the occasions in which the defender might even keep up with you. Do the first touch acceleration, and the defender has to sprint. If he doesn't sprint, we can go for an easy goal. He has to sprint, and therefore we can beat him with a nice skill move. We can also use the right analog like this. As you can see, we are trapped between 3 defenders. We cannot go anywhere. We need to turn back. We're gonna tap the right analog stick to the right before we control the ball. Therefore, we do a great special first touch, which got us out of the situation. We find the space at Xavi, and therefore we were able to continue our attack. Instead of the attack here, with the body paint the ball to Ronaldo, we're gonna do a true turn to give the ball into Bale. We're a little bit trapped over there. Let's do the right analog stick first touch. We get back into the space out of the trap, and therefore we are able to set up a great tick-tack and passing attack. And the right analog stick is great. We're getting some special first touches, and it's really underused because it can be very deadly, as you can see, because it's very unexpected. And you can also use it when the ball is bouncing. You can tap the ball over your head, and it can also be a great tool to surprise your opponent and get to the goal. Let's get now in the last section of this tutorial already, which I call the sudden space. You can do some skill moves here with Suarez, and with Messi do the first touch fake shot, and suddenly there's a huge gap, and we are not going to give our opponent any time to come back from this. We're going to instantly accelerate with the right analog. We accelerate twice because I felt I needed that second acceleration, and here you can see that it's very dangerous. The goalkeeper almost had it already. It's because it's Messi, it's quite quick that we were able to finish that. It's really dangerous because you can mess up very big opportunities. We do the body paint, and suddenly there's a huge gap. We need to accelerate instantaneously, not give the opponent time to correct for that. And I didn't do the second acceleration because ideally you do not want to accelerate close to the goal. You want to have perfect control because it's hard to finish after you do the acceleration. You need about 2 echo steps to get the control over the ball back. And suddenly there's space again. We need to accelerate immediately. Do not give the opponent time to correct for his mistake. We get the ball here with Bale, and there's a gap. Do not give him time to correct. Accelerate immediately. 2 times the acceleration. That's going to be already the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel. This was Kiki. See you next time.